Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Random Wrestling Talk, episode number 17. I actually have two topics of conversation for this episode that I'd like to kind of go over and vent about and rant as usual. It's pretty much what the Random Wrestling Talk shows are all about. Ranting and raving about how shitty the WWE product is, as well as discovering other wrestling programs that are actually more interesting than this bullshit company. But today, we got two really juicy topics that make you just want to go ahead and say fuck you to WWE forever and never come back. And also another topic of conversation, which I will probably have you guys laughing your asses off as I read this to you off of NoDQ.com. So let's go into the topic of conversation that I found on NoDQ.com that I thought was actually rather interesting to read. WWE now has a new position for storyline writers. How convenient. I can understand why they would need storyline writers because this show is absolutely horrible. And this is for the main roster, not NXT, folks. This is main roster writers. This is their job description, their key responsibilities. This is a very important job to captivate us as an audience, which they're doing such an amazing job while they lose the viewership as weeks go on. They're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work, WWE. You're great. Anyway, here are the key responsibilities as a storyline writer. You just try to hold in laughter because it's going to make you laugh. And not in a good way, very sad and pathetic way. They freaking write this shit down for a job description for key responsibilities as a storyline writer for WWE. Here's the first couple of bullet points. Develop clearly defined yet emotional complex characters for a diverse group of WWE superstars. Just the first bullet point. That already says build and develop clearly defined yet emotional complex characters. Where has any of these characters come from? You have nothing going on here. There is nothing noteworthy on this program that even spells out complex characters and intriguing WWE superstars. Not one. They're all created as regular, ordinary people that absolutely have no reason to be on this show. They are lifeless and pointless to even be there in the first place. Fucking joke. Right out of the gate, they already sound stupid as fuck. If you're a follower of the WWE product, you know that all this shit that they got written down here is such a crock of fucking crap, it's fucking pathetic. Script, descriptive, thought-provoking, provoking, edgy, creative storylines for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live, as well as select programming on the WWE Network. Where is there anything edgy about this company? This is for fucking morons with a crayon. This is for kindergartners. This ain't even for kids in elementary school in the first or second grade. This is for idiots that have no minds. Fat, chubby, moronic dummies that sit behind computers with cheese doodles all over their fucking fingers and have no lives. Honestly, that is a load of bullshit right there too. Edgy? Where's there anything edgy? Creative? There's nothing creative here. Bland, boring, and stupid as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. You got Shane McMahon all over the goddamn place, which I'm going to actually mention in this video. That's the other topic of conversation, the speculation about Shane McMahon and what news is behind his character and what may end up leading him to something that no one could ever think of in their wildest dreams. So, let's get back to what I was reading here. Collaborate with a team of road and home-based writers to create compelling Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live stories that capture a global audience fitting multiple demographics. Folks, why do you need a home base and a road team? Why should there be a home-based creative writing at all? They're not connected with the rest of the team. They're separated from them. They should be on the fucking road, going with the talent and creating these storylines with the talent and talking it out with them to create a very good and complex, well-rehearsed segment on the show so it comes out to the way they like it, or at least close to that. I mean, that is fucking ridiculous. There is no need for a home base and a team road storyline writers. They should be on the fucking road, period. That's something that Dean Ambrose, who's now Jon Moxley, mentioned. There's too many freaking, doors that you have to go through. There's too many people in the pot here. Just, have a fucking road team with the talent. Have them scheduled for whatever program you want them to work on and have them deal with the talent directly. In person. Talking it out with them. Getting some ideas from the talent themselves. And yes, Vince McMahon, you being a person who should have an open mind and give them a shot at having their idea presented on WWE programming. You're the fucking owner. You're not a guy that needs to prove anything anymore. You need to do what you're asking these fucking people to do in your damn key responsibilities of your job description. Create something that's edgy and compelling. This stuff is exactly what I would be looking for in your product, but you're not delivering that whatsoever. You're not delivering anything edgy. You're not delivering anything fun or entertaining to anyone's liking. Everyone is in a full agreement that this product sucks. And your ratings show that, Vince. Sorry to tell you, but your ratings suck. And I'm one of the people that don't care for your product at all. Provide punch up for specific scripted segments as well as review the entire episodes for continuation and flow of the storylines. Do you feel any flow in the show at all? Do you feel any continuations of the storylines that intrigue you enough to want to come back and watch the program the next week? Or watch the next program the next day, since now the brand split's completely over with? At this point, they just haven't come out and said it and be truthful about it? God almighty, is this company fucking stupid. Incorporate consumer insights and social media to deliver impactful storylines that are consistent with the WWE brand and each talent's skills and history. They don't keep up with their own history themselves. They don't remember what the fuck happened last week. They don't remember what happened 2 years ago. They don't acknowledge anything in this company the proper way. Everything they have listed here in the key responsibilities is exactly the way this company needs to be operated, and yet it is not. It's not. But right here, this is the right way to fucking go with the company. This is the right way to do things. Having storylines flow. Having continuation of storylines where they actually make sense and are logical and not an insult to your audience. Getting compelling characters on your television screen to have people interested in watching this program. None of these things apply to the WWE product, but yet all these things that they are listing are exactly what they should be. And the only thing I don't agree with is a home base and road base writing team. This should just be a road riding team. That's it. Team that's on the road with the talent. That's all. Simple as that, man. I mean, this is just utterly ridiculous. Everything they are saying. Key responsibilities. Then they go on for qualifications. Minimum 5 years of professional writing for TV, film, or social media. How about a fucking idea about professional wrestling? How about experience of knowledge in the professional wrestling product? They got also professional TV staff experience in drama and comedy. What am I, watching a TV show or a fucking wrestling program? God almighty. Writing and directing reality television, a plus. I agree with that. I think reality TV should be a part of professional wrestling. This should be the major basis of professional wrestling, giving us a reality TV type of experience with edgy like environment. That is the perfect way to go with this. Reality television is where it's at with WWE. I think that would be the perfect idea for this product. It would help it get back to its old roots and get it back to having a fucking attitude or some kind of aggression or anything of that matter that spells out want and desire to succeed. There's nothing of the kind in this product at this time. Plain and simple. Plugged into pop culture. Fuck pop culture. Give me wrestling. Work closely and effectively with talent, writers, and producers. I agree with that. Strong understanding of WWE's audience, demographic, and sociographic. A plus, but not required. You fucking idiots! It should be required. That should be a requirement right off the bat. You should know exactly what the WWE audience wants, and you should have a fucking understanding of the WWE product as itself in itself. That's a fucking major thing that they should have on this on this whole entire qualification basis. Plain and simple. What else do they got? Excellent communication skills and ability to work in a team environment. Okay, fine, yeah. Bachelor's degree in film, TV, drama, media studies, communications, or a similar field of study or industry experience. Okay, all that makes valid sense. But everything I just mentioned in this entire reading of this job description is what we should be experiencing on WWE television, and yet we don't get any of that. This is something that spells out hope, that's what we should desire and want to do for WWE television. But then you hear rumors and news and valid facts that Vince McMahon, everything he touches and reads, he doesn't like and he erases and does it again himself. As if, what's the fucking point of having a storyline writer to begin with? This company is fucking crap. Now we're going to get even in a deeper situation with WWE Creative. There's a speculation running around in the news mill that there is a possibility, and this is only a speculation, nothing serious has been taken into effect with this yet, but there's a possibility that with all the hype up with Shane McMahon being on all different segments of Raw and SmackDown all over the place, that it's a push for him to become the WWE champion and to be the one that beats Kofi Kingston. Now, if Shane McMahon is the culprit of all of this to take the title off of Kofi Kingston because Shane McMahon's the only considered top heel in the company, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go on record saying this. And if I don't go through with what I say, you can all unsubscribe from my channel immediately when it happens. Because here is something I'm going to say. You will never hear another word come out of my mouth that I watch the WWE Network, watch any of their fucking programming, including NXT, because at this point, I am so fucking fed up of watching all this great talent that's on NXT get moved to the main roster. They're not even used. You don't even see them on television. They don't do anything. They just sit around and rot and die, and all you can remember them by is NXT, and that's it. In which case, some of them didn't even stay on there for a full-on year. This company's a joke, and I'm going to say this straight up. Shane McMahon wins the WWE Championship. I am discontinuing my subscription with the WWE Network. I will be done with WWE permanently. There will never be another conversation about WWE unless it's something positive that brings out some kind of interest to me to want to go back and watch it. Otherwise, this company can go eat shit and die. Because I quite frankly do not care what they do at that point if they make Shane McMahon become the WWE Champion. That is complete slap in the face to Kofi Kingston, number one. Number two, every other talented wrestler that's on this roster, they're not even being utilized properly, given any kind of direction to get them off their feet and build on their career on the WWE main roster. If you're not gonna fucking use them, why have them on the main roster? Just for the sake of holding them up? I mean, give me a fucking break. This company is the biggest waste of everybody's time, and every single week, every single month, I'm getting closer and closer to dropping my subscription with this company. I love the old school wrestling. I love the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era. I even love all the shit up to like 2012, even 2013, for God's sakes. But I can't do this. If they go through with Shane McMahon, this is done. I'm done with WWE. I will never watch their product again unless I start hearing something positive come out of it with this fucked up company. Because I'll be quite honest with you guys, there are so many other wrestling companies that deserve more attention than this shitty fucking product. This company has got nothing to offer to anybody unless you're a blithering fucking idiot. I mean, if they put this product up against WCW from 2000, I'd take that company, WCW of 2000, over the shit we get now. And that's a fucking stretch. Because WCW didn't develop any talent. They reused all the same old guys that made it back in the early 90s, late 80s, and continue to use them into the 2000s. But even at that time, the wrestling was still more entertaining. They were more entertaining than what we're getting now. They didn't insult your intelligence so much with cockamamie bullshit. You got fucking wrestling, for God's sakes. But this company, they don't give you wrestling. They give you garbage. And for that, they can kiss my ass. Anyway, guys, hit the like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you on that. And hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to this channel. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this another edition of Random Wrestling Talk, episode number 17. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great night, guys. Bye.